Hello everyone, I'm Shivsai Reddy, and today we will explore a game-changing approach to UPSC preparation, that is, leveraging AI and GPT models. UPSC is one of the toughest examinations that requires vast knowledge, analytical skills, and strategic preparation. But with the rise of AI and GPT models, we now have powerful tools that can simplify the process, provide deep insights, and make the learning more efficient. In this session, I will break down how to use AI for different stages of UPSC preparation, beginning with prelims and then mains, and also for the interview preparation. So let's begin. So, in the first part of this session, I will deal with how to use AI for newspaper analysis. Obviously, for our preparation, newspaper analysis is essential because it builds a strong foundation for both prelims and mains, helping with the current affairs, analytical thinking, and opinion formation. But let's be honest, reading and summarizing newspaper daily is a time-consuming process. Before using AI, it used to take me around 3 to 4 hours to finish both Hindu and Indian Express. However, after using this AI models, especially the ChatGPT, it has reduced my reading time substantially. So, as you can see, in case of newspaper, I will show you how to use AI for simplification, elaboration, background explanation. After that, I'll explain you how to create a summary table, MCQ creation, and also creating mains questions. So let's begin. So if you see, there is a newspaper article, I think it was dated around 20th February. This was an article on delimitation. So we usually try to read it and then try to understand it. Also, for example, this belongs to polity and this has so much background information. So, for a comprehensive understanding, we need to understand the background of the issue, article, what are the associated articles related and everything, etc. To need to get a complete picture on this. So, uh, in order to get out this complete picture, it takes us so much time to refer the corresponding static part in Lakshmikant or any other material. So reading them together will be a challenge for us. If we use ChatGPT or any other AI model, it simplifies our process. For example, I'll consider this newspaper article. What I do here is I'll just upload the picture here and I'll ask the GPT as a first step, I'll ask it to summarize the issue. So it has summarized me and it is telling me that this issue revolves around the issue of delimitation and concerns raised by Honorable Karnataka Chief Minister. It also gave me what are the key points of the issue and all. So it summarized the current issue in a point forms, which is easier for us to read. And for example, if you want to further elaboration, I'll ask it to elaborate the issue along with the historical background. So if I ask it this way, it will try to give me the current issue, and then it also gives me the crux of the issue, where it is trying to explain all the concerns regarding the southern states, etc. Now it is going through the background. So here it explained as what is delimitation and what is the first time that the delimitation was constituted. And then it also gave me the subsequent delimitation years, 1952, 1963, and 1973. It also gave me some information about the 42nd freezing, 42nd constitutional amendment where there was freezing. And then it also gave me, explained me about the 84th amendment. And now, further, it explained me what are the concerns, what are its implications. As you can see, it is mentioning me all the important implications as a in point forms, along with its headings and its relevant examples. It is also ultimately it is suggesting me the possible solutions and alternatives also. And ultimately, it gave me a conclusion which I can use during the mains answer writing and also for the interviews. So, in this way, based on a single newspaper article, the GPT is able to elaborate its background and background, everything, so that you need not refer all the static books and all in order to form detailed links of this issue. Going further, let us take example of one more article. Before going to the next article, let us try to see how we can use GPT for other aspects as well. So here I have mentioned using GPT for summarizing. So basically, all these issues, it gave us a very long brief. This can be read for the first time. And for the further reading of the same, it is difficult for us to go through the entire article with such length. So instead of that, uh, we can ask GPT to summarize the entire issue in a summary table. So it tries to give the entire issue of delimitation in the form of a short summary table. So if we see this here, here it just actually the table is not very in terms of presentation, it's not good, but we can see that it just gave a table where it told us the issue, the concern, the position of the states, the background, the implications, and the possible solutions. So it just gave the entire issue in a crisp point forms in a summary table. In this way, we can summarize the entire issue, and you can also ask it to give a picture, right, actually. Uh, so I can ask it, give me a flashcard of the summary table. So yeah, so this is the summary that it gave us in a form of picture. So it just gave a title, the issue, the concern, the position. So it gave the table into a single picture. So the entire static and the current affair part has been given in a crisp picture, single picture, which can be used for revision in the further times. So in this way, GPT helps us to give a very crisp summary table or a summary flashcard. And then going further, for the practice, you can also ask it, create me an MCQ of UPSC model for practice. So now it is giving me the questions. It made a four statement question similar to UPSC model. And further, if you ask it explanation, yeah, it is also giving the explanation. Yeah. So it gave me a question and also its explanation. You can ask it further questions, in order to test your knowledge on this topic. Also, in going further, you can also ask it to create a mains question. UPSC mains question. So it gave me a question, the mains question, 250 mark question. It also gave me how the body of the answer has to be. It gave me an introduction. It gave me a body, what are all the various topics that you can cover, and yeah, if you ask a model answer, it will also give you a model answer. This one we'll discuss further. So yeah, so based on a single article, GPT was able to elaborate the background. It also gave me a summary picture. It also created me an MCQ and also gave me an mains question and also its approach. So this way, your preparation would be holistic by combining both the newspaper and the GPT. Going further, let us see the one more article here. So this is an article from Indian Express, dated 2nd or 3rd March. So by seeing the article itself, we find that we find it not very reader friendly. As we see the paragraphs and all, we don't think of reading it. So by using GPT, we can make it into a more reader-friendly format. I'll just take the corresponding article, I'll paste it here, and I'll just ask it to summarize the article. So this article is all about the role of AI in law enforcement and judicial system. It gave me the main points along with its headings and subheadings. So it transformed the article, which was very raw in a paragraph form, into a detailed article with headings and subheadings. So I think obviously, we prefer to read any article in this format rather than the earlier format. So in this way, GPT will simplify your newspaper preparation or the daily newspaper reading, and it will also reduce your time, and it will increase your understanding the topic comprehensively. Going further, now let us see how to use GPT for our prelims preparation. As prelims is approaching soon, I think this part will be very helpful for us aspirants. because for me, I've been using it since 2023 January, and for the next both prelims, it had immensely helped me to ease my preparation for the prelims examination. So I'll try to show you how to use GPT for various aspects, starting with GS topic explanation. So, for example, let us consider the topic in the ancient history, that is literature in Buddhism. So, we try to go through NCRTs or any other material to get a comprehensive knowledge on so and so topic. Instead of that, we can use GPT to get the information. I'll just ask it, give me about literature some in ancient India. So for this, GPT will give me what are the three major languages. It also started giving me the Pitakas, the Vinaya Pitaka, the Sutta Pitaka, and what are its contents, the Abhidhamma Pitaka. And then it also gave me some literature in Pali, Milinda Vanha, the Deepavamsa, the Mahavamsa. It also gave me the Mahayana Sutras. Now it is giving me the Jataka tales. So and then I concluded the topic. So for the first reading, this is very helpful. You can see that it gave me at least 15 to 20 names of literatures. I think 60 to 70% of NCRTs and other standard texts would have covered the same topics. And if you wanted a summary table, you can just all the literature, just ask it, create me a summary table. So it gives us a summary table where it gives you all the names of the text and it's any information relevant. And we can directly take the screenshot of this summary table so that before prelims, if you want to revise on the topic, it just gives you a very good summary, a very good flashcard, which can directly be studied. So yeah, so it gave me a very brief summary table, giving me the names and all. You can give it a command to further modify it. You can just ask it, give me a table containing the name of the literature, language it was written, time period, and the author, if available. So I just asked it to give me a very good summary table where I asked it to give me the name, the language it was written, the corresponding time period, and the author if available. So now it is making me this very good table uh, where all the names, the corresponding languages, the time period, and the author, if available, is given. So if I just take a screenshot of this, And if I save it somewhere during the revision again, it's very helpful for me. So in this way, GPT will ease your preparation, by summarizing it, by explaining you very comprehensively. And then you can also ask it, uh, there is a search option here. If you click on this, GPT will actively look in internet and give us information. For example, I'll just ask it, refer the internet and give me any latest news on Buddhist literature. For history, this is not that much relevant, but for any other topics, I think this is very helpful in India. So now it is searching the web and it is looking for all the articles. And now it gave me very recent issues on Buddha. For example, now it gave me about the global Buddhism summit, which happened in 2023. And it gave me some other books. Also, along with it, it also gave me the sources. If you want to confirm the source, you can just click on the link so that it will give you the corresponding link of the from which it gave the information. And yeah, it gave me all the sources also from which it is taking its information. So if there is any current issue or any current affairs, if you want to summarize it, ask it to search in the internet. So GPT will look into multiple sources of internet and gives you a crisp summary by sourcing information from all those online contents. And then it is also very helpful to read documents. For example, uh, so this is a document I took on the Green Credits program from PIB. So, this document is very short, so we can read it very easily. But there will be some government documents which are very elaborate and which are helpful for UPSC preparation. But it takes us very really long time to go through the document and all. So what we can do is we can just upload this document and just ask it to summarize the above document as per the relevance with the UPSC prelims exam. So usually for 50 to 100 page document, GPT works very well. And above that, it usually is not that good. So for any small documents, I think this is a very good tool. So now by reading the document, it gave me a crisp summary of the Green Credits program. It gave me its objective, its who is governing it and who is administering it, what are its focus areas, and its implementation. And then it also talked about the EcoMark scheme, and it also gave me a very crisp information that is very relevant to prelims examination. So in prelims, they will be asking you who is administering the EcoMark scheme, or else who is responsible for product certification. And it also gave me how relevant, to which topic that this uh, PIB document is relevant. So it gave me that in case of government schemes and policies under life, this is a very important topic. So in this way, GPT can be used to summarize a very big documents. And going further, PYQ analysis. So this is a very important use of GPT, which really helped me during my preparation. So for example, consider this PYQ. So I think this question was in 2024 prelims, and it asked us about the largest cocoa producers. So what you can do is just give that question to GPT and just ask it. First, for PYQs, you can ask it, always ask it for the answers. Give me the answer for the first question in the picture. So GPT will refer the internet, and now it gave me the answer for the MCQ. So this is good enough. The answer for it is available in all the PYQ books, textbooks. So what GPT can further do is, based on the above PYQ, create me a table of possible possible questions. So based on this PYQ, GPT gave me what are the possible questions, you know? So there was cocoa, so GPT gave me coffee, and it also gave me, lithium producers, wheat producers. And similarly, we also have one more question. What GPT did was it gave me a question. It gave me the answer. I'm not sure the answer, just to verify the answer. And it also gave me uh, the possible questions, on similar lines. Or else you can also, for example, there is this question on parasitoid species, right? Instead of asking a possible question, you can also ask it based on the question on parasitoid species. Create me a table listing all such parasitoid species and some information, and so I just based on the PYQ, I just asked it to give me a table of parasitoid species. So it is analyzing tick tock, tick tock. Yeah. So based on a PYQ, it created one more table where it listed such parasitoid species, their target host, mode of patriotism, significance in agriculture. So if UPSC gave one PYQ, it is a decent chance that the PYQ may be repeated in the coming years theme-wise. So in this way, if you are able to further research on a PYQ using GPT, you can predict the questions also in coming years. Likewise, I think in 2023, there was a question on bees doing wiggle dance, right? Wiggle dance or something. So you can ask, make a table on such unique behavior of insects. So based on the PYQ in 2023, bees doing wiggle dance, I asked it to make a table on such other unique behavior of insects. So now it gave me what are the other unique behavior of other insects. For example, ants. Ants have this unique trail phenomenon, trail pheromones, which it uses to guide the other members of colony. We have praying mantis, which have cannibalistic mating. We have butterflies, which have mimicry. We have fireflies, which have this bioluminescence. So in this way, yeah, a leaf cutter ants, fungus forming. Even this question was asked in 2022, I guess. Which of the following insects are fungus, which cultivates fungus? So if you had used the GPT in 2022 and gave this question, it could have predicted this honeybee waggle dance as the one of the probable topics. So this is how GPT can be used, likewise, cicadas have this synchronized chirping, etc. And so in this way, GPT is very helpful to understand and elaborate the PYQs. I request all of you to use this feature, especially for PYQs. And then creating MCQs. You can always ask it, make an MCQ on the above, or whatever the PYQ or whatever the topic you have learned, just ask it to make an MCQ. That's it. GPT gives us very good information and elaborate. We can further solve this MCQs so that this topic will be etched in our memory. And going further, CSAT questions. CSAT is a challenge for most of the aspirants, and the explanation for CSAT varies from individuals. For example, engineers, explanation can be short, and for other aspirants with a different education background, we need some elaborate explanation. So GPT can give tailored responses as per the needs of the individual. For example, consider this CSAT question. You know, I'll just paste the question there. I'll just ask it first to solve it in. So GPT will give us a very detailed stepwise information. You can also say, you can say, explain me in shortest manner. So if you want a very, very short solution, it will give you the short form. And you can also ask it, elaborate me in a very detailed manner, considering my, you can say, a weak understanding, consider my weakness in mathematics, let's say. So if you wanted a very short hints, you can ask it in this manner. If you want a very detailed explanation, it gives you a very detailed explanation, step by step, explaining each statements. So for CSAT, you can use it to solve the questions and give explanations as per your requirement. Because if you go to any coaching or any faculty, their solution would be a standard solution. It will not be tailor-made to each individual student. So here you can tell them that I am strong in so and so concepts, I'm weak in so and so concepts. So give me a tailor-made solution for my personal learning. So it also gave you the formula. So for a simple question, it explained it in very quicker manner, and also it gave a very detailed solution. So I think by using this, your CSAT preparation is very sorted. Yeah, coming to the last part, now I'll discuss how to use GPT for the mains preparation. Uh, so first thing is probable topics. So GPT, we can use GPT to analyze the previous PYQs, and it helps us to predict the future questions so that we can practice on them. For example, these are the questions from 2013 to 2022 in GS3 cyber security topic. So what I do is I'll just let me take a screenshot of this. I think this is okay. Just give me a second. Not able to select all the questions at once. So just give me some time. Okay. So I have a picture from, I'm not sure of the source, but just give me a second. Yeah. So I'll just give it a table consisting of all the questions. I'll just ask it. These are the UPSC mains questions of the past years based on the current issues and the PYQs. Analyze them and give me five possible questions for the year 2025. So it made me five questions, and also it gave me why this question is relevant. So the first question is the rapid advancement of AI and its potential cyber threats. Obviously, this is a very important topic. And then it also gave me India has recently faced many cyber attacks on its critical infrastructure. And so it just gave me the challenges and the steps needed to be taken. And even the DPDP Act of 2023 has been put into place very recently. So this could be a very important topic. So it made a question and it also compared it with the European Union's GDPR, the dark web. So in likewise, in this way, GPT has analyzed the previous questions and it linked them with the present current affairs and it made me five questions. So, if you try to write an answer on these five questions, I think you may get question in the mains more or less similar. Even if you don't get the answer question directly, at least practicing these answers will give you with such content so that you will be able to attempt those questions. So yeah, and this way we can uh, predict some questions or important topics or themes which we can work upon, and then next thing is modal answers. So this is the question from 2024 mains. I'll just take the question. I'll just ask it, write the answer for the UPSC mains question. So here, the command which I gave is very rudimentary. I just asked it to write an answer. So now it will just give you the technology behind its advantages and its limitations. It also gave us the proposed changes and anything. So it tried to give us a 150 word limit. So you felt that the answer is not up to the mark. So you can ask it, incorporate any government policy, body, or data in the answer. So now it incorporated the name of FASTag, the NHAI, and it also gave us the program name, and it also gave us one data point. You know, the data points, which is very helpful for us. So in this way, the more command you give, you can also say, I want answers in two parts. The heading of first part is so and so. I want so many so and so points in that. I want you to incorporate so and so data. You can just the better command you give, the better response you get from GPT. So in this way, GPT gives you a very good answers from which you can pick some very important points and uh, make a notes out of it, or you can directly copy paste this answer somewhere so that you can revise it further times. And going to the last part of it, evaluation. GPT is also very good in evaluating the answers. So here I took this from the reputed forum IS institutions. This is one of the answer copy of a topper. I'm using it because it's freely available online. I hope there is no copyright issue. So this is the forum IS copy of a topper. What I do is I'll just take a screenshot of it. Likewise, even I think I can directly upload it also. Just give me a second. Okay, so there's a screenshot of it. I'll just paste that answer and I'll just ask it, evaluate the answer. I don't think in the picture the question is clear and all, but let's see. So it gave me what are the positives, and it also gave me the areas of improvement. What are some important points can be written there and how it can be helpful for us. So in this way, a GPT is very helpful for your mains, especially for predicting the topics, for giving the model answers, and also for evaluating. You know, once you start writing your answers and taking the pictures and uploading it here, uh, it gets tailor-made. It tries to analyze the patterns in your answer writing, and it gives you a very tailor-made feedback for you also. And also, you can ask it a very specific evaluation. You can ask it to evaluate how my structuring of answer. You can evaluate how your grammar is, and you can also ask it how much generic points I'm like writing. So, based on the tailor-made command that you give, it evaluates your answers. So, in this way, uh, have showed you how to use GPT for prelims, mains, interview. Yeah, interview, it's very easy. You can just ask it, I'm appearing for and so interview. This is my DAF. Just give me some possible questions and very good responses for that also. So in this way, GPT will help you to improve your preparation for UPSC. Also, in the ending, I'm giving you some cautions. Number one, technology is a two-edged sword. So as this AI models are helping us to ease our preparation, equally it has some negative impacts. Likewise, too much depending on GPT will reduce your own critical thinking. So at the same time, the data which GPT gives need not be factually true. With the improving models, I think currently it is almost 95% accurate. But it is also always safe for us to verify the data sometimes in between. At the same time, remember that AI will never replace humans. So uh, AI can never give us a very personalized, a very good feedback as a human mentor or any coaching faculty. AI will just augment our efforts, but can never replace any human. At the same time, the current GPT which I used is a paid model. In the free model, I don't think you will have the feature of uploading the pictures. So if you want to read newspaper or if anything, you just need to convert into a text first and then upload it to GPT as a command. So I think it's my suggestion for you people to, as prelims is approaching, it is beneficial for you to buy the paid version. Like, and also please remember, I'm not promoting GPT or ChatGPT or something. If you're not comfortable to take GPT paid version, I think the DeepSeek is a free version. You know, you can also you can use the DeepSeek. You know, it's more or less same. You know, there is this DeepSeek AI which you can use it. It gives you the same thing. You know, I just gave it the same command. Literature in Buddhism in ancient India. I think it gives you the more or less the same. You know, you can use it. Okay, yeah. So even DeepSeek is a free version which you can use it. The only issue with DeepSeek is that given that it is free and it's open source, the servers are usually busy. You know, so yeah, you can use it for the same thing. So yes, with this, my session on GPT came to an end. Thank you for watching this. Please use the GPT and all the AI tools to extent that is necessary itself. Don't be over dependent on it. Don't be over uh, reliant on that, so that a balance is needed for us. Okay, thank you.